Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another reading on the royals. So, unfortunately, Queen Elizabeth has passed away. May she rest in peace. So, with that being said, the monarchy, I think it's called, goes to Charles, I believe. Girl, not me forgetting already. I think that's who it goes to. So it becomes King Charles and his wife Camilla. Y'all, I'm going to do my best here. Okay. I don't follow the royals very much. I don't understand it. I'm trying to understand it. So people are asking like, what's next for the monarchy? What's next with the king? What's next with the loss of the queen? Is it going to stay? How does the family feel? All that. And I feel like, honestly, this is a pretty big deal. I mean, losing a monarch is a really big deal, and it's going to shake up a lot of stuff for the country. So I think this is like going to be a pretty important reading to do. So it's not really going to be super focused on her death. Obviously, it's going to be more focused on like what's changing now, like what new things are going to happen. It's a new era, and it's a big deal. So remember, these readings are all alleged for entertainment only. I'm doing this with the purest of intentions, and let's get started. So this is for a lot of my UK folks who watch me, and I've done a lot of readings on royals. I'll put a few up here, but just go check them out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card for her. The Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is a card of home and family. So I definitely see that as her being obsessive about keeping things in the family. That kind of doesn't shock me. I also see that as her trying to instill the values of home and family to the people. It seems to me like her number one goal was to keep family values, especially reigning. It seems like that was kind of like her goal. So let's pull. Okay. So the Magician is reversed, the Nine of Cups is upright, and the Page of Swords. Interestingly enough, Magician reversed is a lack of communication and a disconnect. And then we see the Nine of Cups, which is manifestation and getting what you want, and the Page of Swords, at any cost necessary, fighting for things that we want. So to me, it seems like I'm definitely seeing her be very strict and very pushy. I do think that for her, she felt like she needed to fight for everything, and that fighting was very much necessary. We pulled the King of Wands, the Empress reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles. To me, it looks like the next transition here is very different. King of Wands would be the new king, obviously, and the Empress is the loss of, mother, right? That makes sense. Or the loss of a female in charge. And the Seven of Pentacles is reversed. So I think that Elizabeth was very focused on projecting her values onto everyone, and that everyone needed to be the way she wanted them to be. I'm seeing the new era as I'm rebellious and I want things to be different. If I'm being honest, it does look like with the rise of the new king here, it looks like King Charles is a little bit more rebellious and is almost wanting to undo certain things that Elizabeth has done. Not because he thinks that they'll better people, but because he almost wants to be like, F you. I think he has animosity built up and resentment. So there are a lot of things he wants to undo. I definitely see him as a rebellious child inside. I think that he might play the role of like perfect in the beginning because he needs the public on his side. But once they're on his side, he's definitely going to try to tear down a lot of things. Absolutely. Ooh. The Moon is about lies, deceit, deception. The Strength card is stubbornness, and the Sun is upright. That's a revealing of a secret. She kept a lot of things under lock and key. A lot of secrets were kept under lock and key. They're not going to be anymore. I don't know what's going on, but all the tea is going to be spilled all the time now. For some reason, with her death, I see leaks. Like, I don't know if it's him doing it on purpose. I don't know if, she was doing stuff that they weren't aware of to keep things under lock and key, but you're going to see a lot of tea spilled. I do think that there's a slight campaign that's going to happen to try to humanize them and make them seem more relatable, because they are very scared of upheaval. So that is something they are going to be scared of. I know there was talks about it. The people getting rid of the monarchy, and they are absolutely terrified of this. This is their biggest fear. So they're trying to become more relatable. It reminds me of when, you get a social media manager or people start posting TikToks and stuff. Now, I mean, who knows? Anything could happen. Maybe the royals will start posting on TikTok. But what I can say is it just genuinely feels like, to me, they're like, we need to be more relatable. I feel like it's like someone hires someone who's like, you need the youth on your side if you want this monarchy to continue. That's what I'm hearing. It's almost like when you hire someone new or you bring someone new into your team and they're like, you need to freshen this up. This is not going to be able to continue the way it's being able to continue. I see him listening to someone else. I'm hearing him listening to someone younger. So I'm not sure if it's one of his children, or if it's one of the princes, or if it's someone they hire, but I just hear them being like, we need to figure this out. We need to figure this out quickly. So I think they're going to keep the status quo for a little bit and then try and transition out, because they're scared of being overturned. I don't think they want the public to know that. But they're absolutely scared of this ending. The Ten of Swords is self-sabotage. The Five of Cups is upright, and the High Priestess. They feel like they don't have the public's trust anymore. And it's their own fault. Let's see here. I don't think he's going to be well liked. And that's the problem. He's not well liked. So, he is not going to be well liked. I don't know. So I don't know what his reputation is in the UK. I'm not sure. So maybe you guys can put me in the comments down below. I keep seeing Harry and William in my head. So to me, it's let me just keep using Harry and William. Let me use Harry and William. To me, I just keep hearing that. I'll use Harry and William. I'll use Harry and William. It's almost throw the kids in front. I think that the kids are gonna have to pick up the slack. I think the kids are going to have to pick up the slack. It's interesting because Harry doesn't have a great reputation right now, so it's probably going to fall on William. It's so weird because the Wheel of Fortune is reversed, the Devil card is reversed, and the Four of Cups. It's people fucking hate him. This is a risk not worth taking. And the Four of Cups is detached. They really don't like him. They're not going to like him at all. I think he's going to get a lot of he's going to get a lot of hate, which is why I think he's going to start status quo. He's going to start changing and undoing things, and it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And he's just going to be like, fuck it then. I don't care anymore. You guys don't like me anyways. Ugh. Yeah, the monarchy's in trouble. It is. It is. The King of Swords is upright, the Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Oh, yeah, it's his moral compass. I mean, there was all those allegations of cheating and stuff or whatever. Don't come for me, whatever. And then the whole Diana thing, and then the Camilla thing and everything like that. That doesn't shock me. The King of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords, they feel like he never redeemed himself. They feel like this is what I hear. He never redeemed himself. He's a coward. He hides behind other people. That's what I'm hearing. He hides behind other people. He's a coward. People don't respect him. He has no spine. The Two of Swords is reversed, the Ace of Pentacles is reversed, and the Seven of Swords. Is it possible that something might be costing people money? Why do I feel like there's like either British people having to pay more money or mismanagement of funds or something? There's something about money here that's bad for the UK public. I don't know if it's like taxes getting higher or someone has to pay something or a mismanagement of funds. There's a scandal here with money. It's like, this is not fucking worth it. Oh no, baby. What are you doing? He's going to cost the UK public a lot of fucking money, allegedly. Mama, this is money problems. The Seven of Swords says, I don't give a fuck. I want this at any cost. I'm saying yes to this. We're doing this. I don't care if it's going to cost you money. Baby. Mama, this is not how you do this. I mean, there's a death card, so it could be related to the funeral proceedings and stuff, but I think there's other things too. I think there's some other things that are going to happen. There's some other decisions that he's going to make. Are there laws in place that no one's enacted in years? Okay, this is what I'm hearing. There's some sort of law on the books or some option on the books that Elizabeth never took that he's going to take because technically he can, even though it's a faux pas for people to do it. That's what I'm hearing. There are certain things they can get away with that they usually don't do, but he's going to start doing because technically he can do it. He's so rebellious and petty. So he's like, fuck you guys. You don't like me? Guess what? I'm doing whatever I want. There are loopholes that he's going to use to screw people over because if you piss him off, he's coming for you. He's going to stick his nose in things he shouldn't be sticking his nose into. The Death card, Nine of Pentacles reversed, and Ace of Swords. Also, who is that relationship that he wants revenge on? He wants revenge on someone's relationship. Lover's card reversed, Seven of Wands reversed, Judgment card. He wants revenge on someone's relationship. There's a relationship that he doesn't like, doesn't respect, and wants revenge against. It's a relationship. I don't know what it is, but it's giving feud. It's giving feud. It's giving, I don't like them. I don't respect them. I want tea on them. And I want the tea to be spilled. Oh yeah, I have power now. And if I want to abuse that power, I will. I don't fucking like you. You're just as bad as I am. I think it's because he feels like I got called a cheater and I got called all this and you do the same shit. Hermit's reverse and I'm going to expose your shit. There's definitely there's a relationship that he's like, you talk a lot of shit, but you do the same, if not worse. Oh, baby, this man's got an axe to grind. He ain't letting this shit go. Nope. Absolutely not. This is an old issue that he has never let go. This man holds grudges like no one else, baby. Also, okay. Oh. Remember when I told you things are going to start to leak? Remember I told you things are going to start to leak? Like I'm hearing like things leaking and stuff. And I think a lot of times he's just going to be like, whatever, I don't care. He kind of likes it. Okay, how do I word this? This is drama in the family. But I go back to this card and this card. Okay. I'm just going to say it. I don't care. Okay. Two of Swords is a bisexual card. The Nine of Swords is my closet case card. So there's definitely someone that has bi tendencies. I don't know which one it is. Don't come for me. I don't know which one it is. Allegedly for entertainers only. In my opinion, no facts here. Printer. Someone has bi tendencies. I don't know if it's that he doesn't like it, but I do know that he wants it out. Like he wants people to know. Or I guess he wouldn't care if people know, but he wants someone to know. Girl. I mean, I pulled 2 queens. And the 5 of Swords is pettiness. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be a guy. It could be a girl. I'm not sure. I mean, queen could relate to, like, you know, gay guys, although I don't think this person's gay. They can get bi tendencies, or it could actually literally be a woman. I don't know. So, could be like a bisexual woman or a bisexual man, but someone here has dipped their toes in the pond multiple times. Oh yeah, baby. 6 of Swords. This is an internet little rumor that's going to get spread. But there's some alleged, you know, where there's smoke, there's fire, mama. The Fool is reversed, which is about being serious. Fool is also my gay card. So someone here has dabbled. I don't know which one it is. Have fun figuring it out. We do have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, water and earth, and we do have the King of Pentacles up there, it's earth sign energy, but I don't really know if that's the significator of who this is. I can't really figure out who it is. All I can tell you is that this is one of the teas that I see spilling. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Well, okay. Other than that, 5 of Wands, Page of Cups reverse, and the Chariot reverse. They're worried about upheaval, but they're also worried about protests. They're worried about boycotting. They're worried about something, because I'm seeing that as like, I see him trying to put an end to something, or campaigning for an end to something. I know they typically stay a little bit adjacent to politics. I don't know if that's going to keep happening, because it does look like he might be trying to push a little bit more of a political upheaval, but it looks to me like there's something that he wants to stop. Chariot. I want to stop something. I want to end something. And I see him trying to push this a little bit. And the 5 of Wands, I see people like protesting. Like I see people like outside, like with like signs and stuff. That's what I'm seeing. Like I'm seeing like people being like, no, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And I see him kind of like pushing it. It's like being seen with certain people and trying to push narratives and stuff. He wants a little bit, because the 10 of Wands is release us from this burden. Release us is what I'm hearing. Like release us of a burden. 10 of Wands reverse. Release us. Release me of this burden. 4 of Pentacles. We've put so much time and effort and energy into this thing. It's not working. 6 of Pentacles is like a contract. So it's like breaking of a commitment or a contract. Breaking of a thing. So it's like redoing a law, a treaty, whatever. Breaking of a commitment. So like to me, there's something he wants to push there. Yeah, anyways, so overall, I don't think he's going to be very well liked. I think he's going to use other people to distract from him. I think he's going to try to force his sons to be a little bit more involved. I think he's going to play around with the idea of celebrity, because he's not going to have a choice eventually. And yeah, I don't think he's going to have an easy run. That's probably where I'm at right now. I mean, I could do another reading in a couple months or whatever to see where it goes, but that's kind of what I see. Nobody trusts him, so I don't see that changing. But he is going to usher in a new cycle, so good luck. May the Queen rest in peace. And yeah, if there's anything else you want to know, put it down in the comments down below. Let me know. All right. If you guys like that tip, there's a link to my PayPal down below. There's also a button on YouTube that's a heart. This is thanks, where you can give me money directly. Follow me Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, Antphrodite. Subscribe down below. And until next time, bye guys.